Okay, we are live. Chat's off. I can not be distracted by the chat and the distractions. It's still live, always going to be live, always authentic, never edited. I am Miss Mystic. I am your astro channeler. And in Astro last night, they basically um, we've got 2 nights off, last night and tonight. We can just do whatever we want unless we have an appointment or we get called away. So we just been hanging out. I hung out at the Speakeasy and was listening to Dancing Queen and Night Ranger. So I did a couple shorts on it. And it turned out that the Queen of Wands came out in Dancing Queen. Now that's pretty rare. I mean, really, out of all them cards, right? For the Queen of Wands to come out, because she's the Queen Dancer. Yep. And then with Night Ranger, Motorin, we're moving forward. We're transformation, right? We're moving into the new. The Death card came out. So I love tarot. I love how it works. I don't script anything. Put the song on, pull the cards. The song is the energy and the cards are the cards. Just like now, I'm doing astro channeling with you live. So I'm listening to what they want me to tell you. They've already downloaded some stuff they're letting me remember from Astro to tell you. And what I was going to tell you, I'll tell you right now. A lot of times we go to a movie and we see somebody get hurt. We don't take it personally. We know it's just a movie. We might hurt a little bit or cry a little bit during the movie, but pretty much you know it's a movie and you just kind of move forward. You don't like, if you saw a child or a dog or something being killed in a movie, you don't like take it like personally and freak all out, but it might be a little sad in the movie, right? Well, Astro's telling me that's how they want you to treat life. Now that's going to be hard. We've been so programmed that this is real that that's going to be really hard to do. And I'm going to give you an example because Astro wanted me to share it with you. They let me remember it, right? So, okay, so there was this white husky and he was very starved. And the owner of him was not feeding him and was putting like a muzzle on his mouth and being cruel to him and not giving him food, and it was just a really bleak, sad story. And the dog came to me and told me this. So I took it to Astro. I mean, I'm in Astro, but I asked my spirit guides, I said, what can I do? You know, can you guys free this dog? And they did. They had the dog pass away. And then I got to be with the dog in Astro and comfort it and tell it that I loved it and it never had to go through that abuse again. And I gave it a big hug and all was well, right? Well, Astro wanted me to remember that, and they wanted me to tell you that we are living in a movie. So if you can somehow relate what I told you about going to the theater or watching a movie on TV to real life, and then in Astro try to do the solution, okay? Because I could have woke up and just, it could have just ruined my whole day. Or I could have did this solution in Astro, which is what I did. The solution would be to free the dog and bring it home, and I did. So I know that's a really deep story, but if you can figure it out, I hope you can, because that dog in the movie died on the owner, and in Astro, that dog is alive and well because it cried out for help to me and we saved it, right? Same with another time I had a dog that somebody left in a dresser in a house and they moved. And it came to me in Astro, and the real estate agent ended up going to the house and finding the dog and rescuing it in the movie, in life, in, this 3D reality. But it came to me in Astro. Now, once again, I could have woke up and just let it ruin my day and crossed it off as, oh, that was just a dream. Or in Astro, what I did was I sent enough power to the real estate agent to find it in the dresser drawer and have the real estate agent go over there right away, because they might not have went over there right away. So this is the kind of work I do in Astro. Those are just 2 stories. I could tell you many. And that's what I'll be doing on this channel. I told you a few weeks ago that this channel was going to be more about Astro. And they're going to let me remember things and share things with you, because the work we're doing in Astro is much more important than the work we're doing in this movie. The reason I'm still doing the cards and telling you about things in 3 and 4D is because we're still here. We still wake up. We still have to do this until the movie's done. Okay? So that was a lot there, but I hope you understood it. And that's what we have to be doing. Astro has to be number 1. Now, I shared with you some of the work I did in Astro last night. The energy is in this physical avatar right now is we're healed. We need to be creative. We need to bring the movie to the end. And we need to do it with the Death card and the Fool card. Okay? The Death card and the Fool card. That's rebirth, transition. A lot of physical death will be happening. Just like that dog dying, they will mark it off as the owner probably will get away with it, and the dog will just get buried or thrown into a garbage and life will go on. But we know everything in quantum. We know everything in Astro. So that person that did that to the dog will be taken care of. So just don't let it affect your physical avatar. Know that in the spirit realm, we take care of everything. Okay? It's really deep stories, but I just love them, and I'm so glad we're at this level now, because I love talking about this stuff. I don't really like to talk about 3 and 4D. I like to talk about what we do in Astro and how it affects 3 and 4D. Okay, so we're going to move on. We've got the Fool and the Death card. We've got the Healing card and the Hesitation. The Healing card and the Creativity card. Now, why did I say the Hesitation card? Because some of you are not being creative enough. Okay? Just like what I'm doing. I'm doing shorts with music. I'm turning more into an astro channeler than I am a physical teacher, right? And I'm letting it all just happen. Every day, I just come on here live and just keep letting it happen, right? Are you being creative? Are you just letting your Les Paul speak to you? Are you just letting your notebooks talk to you? Pen and paper, right? Are you just letting yourself do the free dancing creativeness? Okay, Fluffy's outside, and Fluffy's saying hi. Hi, Fluffy. I love you, honey. Okay, now we're going to move forward. We've got the Ace of Hearts and the 7 of Spades. So this is actually in reverse if you see the heart. There's some kind of deception in your love department. Okay, so either you are letting love deceive you somehow, maybe hold you back. Oh, I can't do that until I have a partner. Or maybe you're just depressed. But somehow the 7 of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse is what I have there. And then on this deck, I have the Two of Pentacles and the Strength card. So again, I'm feeling the same way. I'm feeling like you're confused, you don't have enough strength, and you're letting it get in the way somehow. Okay? Judgment wanted to show itself, so that's really important because What's the matter, Fluffy? Just a minute, you guys. What's the matter, Fluffy? Come on, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Hey, hey, hey. Wilbur, what's the matter? See, when we do it live, you get to experience my house live, right? That was Fluffy being too noisy for the inside cat, Wilbur. So Wilbur went over there and told him to shut up. Mama's doing a reading. Yeah, and my cats are human, I'm telling you. I gave a picture out about 17 sitting on the couch, and I swear he's sitting just like a little boy. It's so cute. It's so cute. I think I can pull it up for you. We're not in a hurry, are we? Well, let's see if I have it. I think it's on the other phone. Well, that's all right. We're going to continue on. We just had a commercial for cats. That's all that was. Okay, so let's continue on. We've got the Judgment card. She wanted to show herself. Okay, Judgment is what's going on right now. When I said we have it all, and in Astro we are doing it all, that's what I meant. Now, the biggest thing they want me to get to you is to not let those feelings, because those are some tough feelings, really tough feelings, especially when it's animals. For me, it's easier if it was a human being starved than it was an animal. I don't know why I'm like that, but that's how it is with me. I'm just so into music and so into animals. So, Judgment's being served. Another time I told you that a lot of times the animals that are being abused, or the children that are being abused, in other lifetimes, they were the ones being the abuser, so they came back to get abused to clear up their karma. That is the case in a lot of times. This was not the case with these two last dogs that I was dealing with. They were just being victims, like we get to be victims sometimes, right? Okay? I remember my first husband, he would try to kill me all the time. So I was definitely married to the devil. We won't get into all that, but I just want you guys to know that they don't want you to carry those feelings in Astro into this movie here anymore. We used to. We used to carry our feelings all the time. We were dumbed down. We were in the matrix, and that was part of the program. But being awake now, they don't want you to do that. They want you to leave Astro, take care of any kind of judgment. So that's where I was going with Judgment. Let your higher self have it. See how she's just letting her higher self have it? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do a whole new shuffle. And let's try to just get a fresh reading. What do you want the collective to hear? Right now, the energy is a death, a rebirth, a transition. We were talking about the relaxed energy that we were feeling yesterday. Well, now we're starting to motor and dance. Motoring and dancing is the energy now. So now we need to put our relaxing into action. Upright, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, action, love, stay in love. Underneath him is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands card is the burdens are kind of lifted. We feel lighter. We felt relaxed. We know where we want to go. We know where we're headed. and now we need to take action towards that love. Okay? And it is love we are going towards. 3 of Hearts. That's the celebration. That's the love card. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. That's definitely 3 of Hearts and the Knight of Hearts. Underneath the 10 of Wands is the 2 of Diamonds, 2 of Pentacles. Now, I'm getting a little bit of, a lot of you just feel stuck because you don't have money, you didn't get your redemption appointment, you didn't get your job, you don't have your partner, and you just feel so stuck. Okay, so let's pull a few cards on that. Because I know what the answer is. The answer is that you just have to play this movie out and all will be well. But that sounds so generic, right? And you're so sick of hearing that too, that I don't really want to say that, but that really is the truth. So let's just go ahead and see Ace of Cups, but it really is the truth. Ace of Cups twice. This one isn't in reverse though. So this one's saying that even though you felt like that Ace of Cups was in reverse and you're stuck, you're really not. You just got to go through the movie. When is the end coming? Page of Pentacles. It's on its way, you know, and that's all we hear every day, right? It's on its way. It's coming soon. It's coming tomorrow. Where is the good news? Gary asked. Well, I told him you got to stay in gratitude. You know how many people don't have a house? You know how many people don't have the things that we have? Okay, and that's just materialistic. What about your brain? How many people are mental? How many people have been victimized like that dog? Okay, how many people are not all there? Period. We are. We have so much to be grateful for, and it is on the way. Okay? 2 of Swords, you still have a decision coming, but what I'm getting off of this card is that she's using this hand, and she's going to go up there and pull that blindfold down and the strings down. I seen her hand move and do it, so first time I ever got that off of that card, but this bird is telling her what to do, and she's like, okay, and she's going to pull that down and make that decision, and she's going to be the dancing queen, and she's going to do this whether her love is here or not, okay? She knows it's coming. She or he knows it's coming. And then this card wanted to stick to the 2 of Swords, and that's the card of 5 of Pentacles where you're sad. But see, I want to show you again. You see what's right here? The key. She doesn't see the key because her back's towards it and she's all depressed, not looking at the right perspective. If she'd turn around and start dancing and be happy, she'd see the key and she'd put it in the door and she'd go in the door, and what's in the door? Yep, there's her love. Okay, so you see where I'm going. Everything pretty much is transition, but transition of the mind. Okay, I think we're going to leave it there because the next card out is Wilbur protecting the reading with the star, and the star card is destiny. So remember that this is think differently. We don't have a drinking problem, we have a thinking problem. We don't have any problem, we have a thinking problem. Everything's up here, okay? So transition the mind. Transition the mind. And know that we're doing this in astral. And remember the stories I told you, because that's astral work. And yeah, I was at the speakeasy when I got the download, and I had to leave the speakeasy early. So that's the way it goes. I love you guys. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.